Christy Smith with Idealease with the Trivista companies here in Louisville, Kentucky, and we're going to talk a little bit today about trucking. Trevor Beckman is our certified technician here at Idealease with the Trivista companies, and we're just going to kind of find out and see how he got involved in the trucking industry as a diesel mechanic. Trevor, how did you get started in the trucking industry?
Well, previously I worked at Ford, and I moved down here to Louisville, Kentucky. My dad had some connections down here.
Okay.
And I found out about the job at Idealease, and I applied and I got it.
Okay, perfect. So what made you get interested in trucking from a young age? Like, how did you know this is what you wanted to do?
I grew up working on cars with my dad. I went through automotive vocational school.
In high school through vocational, okay.
And then in college I went to automotive and college. Then the trucking part kind of just grew on me.
Okay. So you went through the automotive school through Ford, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then to get onto the diesel mechanic side, that's when you came on board here at Idealease, and then we allowed you to continue with your education there. Okay, perfect. What courses, when you were either in high school or at the vocational school or at Ford, do you feel like were most beneficial to you here?
The automotive vocational school is very helpful. But I would say, in general, high school regular classes, math is probably the #1 subject that you need to know.
And that's for?
When you're building an engine, rebuilding stuff, or socket sizes.
Hoses.
There's fractions, there's tiny specs, so you gotta measure and.
Okay. So describe to me what your typical work day's like from here, from the time you get here to the time you go home. What do you do?
Well, some of the times I'm on the road.
Okay.
And that includes trucks breaking down, or I go to their actual yard and work on their trucks.
Okay.
And then here, I come in, I do services on trucks, PMs.
So what is a PM? Tell me what a PM is.
Oil change, fuel filter, fuel water separator, greasing up the whole chassis.
Preventive maintenance is what a PM stands for. Okay, all right. And what does that do for the truck and for the customer, getting the PMs?
It extends the longevity of the truck.
Perfect.
Keeps it running on the road, less breakdowns.
Okay.
Keeps the customer happy also.
What aspect of your career as a diesel mechanic did you not expect? What's been a surprise to you?
Just didn't realize how much product is transferred by trucks. Like everything you see in this room was once on a truck.
Right, right. So you have a small part in keeping the world moving and going.
Yes.
And right, okay. What do you enjoy most about your job?
I enjoy just being appreciated, not only by the staff here, but by customers, keeping their truck on the road. Right,
okay. Keeping their product moving, making them make money, and keeping the world going.
If they're not moving, they're not making money.
That's right, that's right. So if you could go back and do it all over again, would you pick the same career path?
Yes.
What would you say to a young boy or girl you're in high school, or a younger who is considering going into the trucking industry, or especially to be a diesel mechanic?
Yeah, get involved early if you can in high school. See if you have any diesel automotive programs in your high school. For colleges, go to, like, a lot of community colleges have diesel programs. Just get involved at an early age and you can go far.
How do you see yourself going far? What do you think your career path will be? What's your plan?
My hopes are to eventually become a lead mechanic, and then once I get older, I can become a service manager, some kind of manager. Just
keep growing with the company. Perfect, nice, excellent. Well, thank you, Trevor. We appreciate your time.